Hey fellow scientists! Today we're looking at bacteria and the relationship between heavy metals and bacterial diversity. To help us out, we're going to look at two different scenarios. Scenario 1 is our bacterial colony found in a pristine, untouched forest.
Hey, Mr. Scientist.
What about us? We're important too.
Of course you are. You're one of the most interesting bacterial colonies around. This is scenario 2, where our bacterial colony is growing in an industrial area. We'll come back to our forest scene. For now, let's take a closer look at scenario 2. The main difference between our scenarios is the presence of heavy metals in scenario 2. Let's imagine that the dominant heavy metal is zinc. Since zinc can damage cells and deter growth, some bacteria are killed off, while others develop resistance towards the heavy metal. Look at how zinc affected our bacterial colony.
You know what they say, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Let's return to our forest colony. Biodiversity is important for generating growth and change within an ecosystem. Compare the biodiversity of all our bacteria. As you can see, the biodiversity in scenario 2 is severely impacted by the presence of zinc.
Poor bacteria. Does this really happen in real life?
Interesting question. Why don't we bring in our resident historian?
Funny you should ask. In fact, we have a perfect example right here in Birmingham. Birmingham grew quickly due to the vast industrial opportunities here. One company in particular that is largely associated with Birmingham's metal industry is Sloss Furnaces. Sloss, which was established in 1882, spent almost a century pumping heavy metals and pollutants into the air and soil in downtown Birmingham. As a result, few things grow in the soil surrounding Sloss, and harsh materials like zinc and lead are found in really high concentrations.
But what about the biodiversity of contaminated soil?
Well, let's take a look. Here's a dirt sample from Sloss Furnaces, and here's one from a residential area in North Birmingham. I'm willing to bet there is less biodiversity in the Sloss sample.
Turns out our historian was right. The presence of zinc and other heavy metals in the Sloss sample correlated with significantly lower bacterial biodiversity. So even though heavy metals are strengthening the resistance of some bacteria, it is also killing other strains of bacteria, lowering the biodiversity and keeping the soil from being as healthy as possible. Our food and water are directly impacted by the metals and bacteria found in the soil. Protect our soil, protect yourself.